You and I and the folks that watch us regularly have been fascinated with the propaganda and the role of the media. And there are certain things that you and I know happened, and I get most of this from Colonel Macgregor, our friend and colleague, that you don't see too much of in the media. There has been a seizure of an Israeli vessel in the Eastern Mediterranean. There have been strikes on U.S. bases in Iraq and Syria. What are we doing in Iraq and Syria? There have been more than 1,000 Hezbollah missiles filed into northern Israel. The IDF has fired sophisticated weaponry 25 miles into Lebanon. There's a hot war going on in the West Bank, and there's a flotilla of 1,000 Turkish commercial vessels making their way towards Israeli ports. You don't see any of that in the Wall Street Journal or the New York Times or the Washington Post.
And it's incredibly important. And if this was a movie or a Netflix TV series, right, this would be where the season ends, right? Like, right. I mean, with all this, with everything that's occurring here,
right,
with all the possibilities that where my God, what could the outcomes be if this does occur? And, so again, the need to talk, the need to negotiate, not to give the other side an excuse or a reason or a necessity, because all nations are bound, political leaders are bound by the same necessities. They have their own domestic political pressures that they have to respond to. So the idea that Hamas would never have launched an October 7th style attack based upon their constituency being kept in an open air concentration camp is just, the inevitability of not understanding that inevitability is the same as not understanding of or how predictable the Israeli response was going to be.